Okay, there we go. Yes, thank you both so much. Well, it's very important to us, obviously, that Nick has success there, and we fully understand that, you know, that in order to have success, he's going to need to, you know, follow rules that keep everybody happy and safe. So, yeah.
No, thank you guys. We've been very wonderful. I appreciate it. And I think, I mean, I wish this would be where, like, if Jessica had questions, she could ask, but I thank you, Steve, for recording, and I took notes. And I think what we'll do is we'll just see how this week goes. I am trying as best as I can to kind of track, you know, how the days are going. So, like, for example, I just like how many breaks, if he's taking it on his own, just so kind of we have that information and that data.
Oh, great.
But other than that, if anything comes up, I will reach out to probably everyone on the email chain at the same time. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right, great.
and you know, just to reiterate, I am only 15 minutes away at work, so anytime, you know, you need, if you were to need me, I could be there. Can I just mention a couple ideas that Megan and I talked about this weekend?
Yes.
Okay. So we never really, it ended up, I think, being really effective. So let me preface it by saying that, but generally when we had discussions about his behavior, those discussions didn't take place in front of him. And on Friday, when we did have that discussion in front of him, I think it made a real positive difference. I mean, it was negative for him, you know, but we need that behavior to stop. So it was good that he knew that that we had direct information, right? He saw us, he heard us get the information from you. And, you know, if he doesn't have that, if he did in the past, when he didn't have that stuff, he kind of intuited, or he figured out, oh, mom and dad heard about this, but he didn't know how. And I think actually witnessing how it happened made a big difference. And I was thinking that, you know, if that would probably continue to be effective, not only for negative behavior, but positive behavior too, right? So if he has a particularly good day and you and or Jessica could tell us about that in front of him, you know, that would help as well. Is that possible to kind of have, you know, discuss just basics of what happened in front of him?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you guys picking up every day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, we could absolutely do that.
Okay, wonderful.
This is just a logistics thing, but are you picking up in a car, or are you walking in?
I can do either.
Would it be okay if you walked in, just so I met you at the green tile area and I didn't
Yeah.
have to find you in the car?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, that would be wonderful. Okay.
Just walk into the general entrance there in the where I
Yeah.
dropped them off.
Yeah, we call that, yeah, the green tile area. And then either me or Jessica will be there.
Okay. All right, great.
Okay.
So the classroom rules, you know, how if they're posted in the classroom, Megan and I were thinking that if we could post those same rules, like we'll use the same poster board and the same color markers, whatever, at home. So then he'll just, I mean, it'll be a matter of days before he has it, you know, really memorized. Megan,
Okay.
I think you're muted, Megan, if you wanted to add.
No, I agree. Thank you.
Oh, okay. We talked about if he continues to have trouble kind of, you know, staying in his seat, that we might explore special, what's the term, Megan?
Oh yeah, I ordered one the flexible seating. So I ordered one last night, just that he likes to tilt like in his seat. So I ordered like the tall stool one type of thing. So I'll practice that at home. It should be here this weekend. And then if it works, put it in. If that's
Okay, awesome. I feel bad that you bought.
No. I do. He's my, it's fine. And it wasn't that bad. So if it works, then you guys could use it for everybody or whoever needs it.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, we got a grant last year for this year to buy all new furniture for the program. So if it works, great, because we'll get a bunch of them.
There's so
Cool.
many different kinds, so it's hard to tell. So like, I'm happy to share and you guys could try it. If it didn't work for Nick, maybe it works for another student. We'll try another one.
Okay, no, thank you.
Thank you.
In terms of having him, be quiet in an assembly or anywhere else, if he is kind of talking a lot, Nick likes to kind of operate in metaphors sometimes, not all the time. But if you tell him that this is like X, Y, Z, then that's often meaningful to him. So he can actually go to watch a movie and stay in his seat and be quiet during the whole movie. So if you were to tell him, Nick, this is like when you're in the movies with dad, okay? So you have to stay in your seat, be quiet so other people can hear.
And
So give him that kind of metaphor. And then, or you could also say in church with mom,
Yeah.
right? I'm sorry, Megan, go ahead.
sorry, no, that we talked about that one too. Quiet like church. He does a whole mass and no problems, even funerals, which are much longer. Yeah, no talking, nothing. He participates fully, doesn't say a word.
Okay.
So using those kinds of metaphors, like this is like being in church with mom, that's even a closer metaphor. But maybe in film class, because he has film class, and sometimes you're going to be watching films. This is like being in a movie with dad.
And he did. Today he just sat there and watched. There was a movie and he
Oh.
sat I watched it.
Great.
Give you expectations for I will always try, and I'm sure Jessica will too, and Jessica will probably be better at it than I will because she's in the classroom all the time. But we will always try to preview the expectation before any big thing, right? So like an assembly or mass, or we do a lot of field trips. So we'll try to like preview the expectations and what it's going to look like. If we forget, or better yet, a helpful reminder is always welcome. So if we send home a permission slip and we're like, everyone's going bowling, please feel free to remind us that it would be great for you to know what the expectations are for bowling and what it might look like so that you can talk to Nick about it. But then also just a friendly reminder for us to make sure that we have told Nick that information as well. And like I said, I'm sure Jessica is going to be great, but
Yeah,
I always like reminders.
definitely. So those are pretty much the suggestions that we had that we didn't already discuss previously. And unless anybody else has any ideas or thoughts, then I have a couple of questions that are, I think, fairly simple. But I'm just not sure how it goes at Hendricken with lunch and gym class and stuff like that.
Oh, yes. So I'm glad you asked that. I'm going to send an email about lunch because I don't think any of our students had lunch. I don't know about Nick specifically, but that's what one of the waves of students was all about, that none of the students had lunch because they thought that they could order it on the day.
Okay, Nick has a lunch, just
great.
But yeah, I wasn't sure if there are particular days that they get to order, because once he like gets in the swing of that, he'll really enjoy it. He loves to order a pizza online, or on my phone.
And who doesn't?
Yeah.
So I'm looking right now on the website. I am. Did they all get lunch? Okay. I'm looking on the website to see if it says anything specific about this that I can send to the parent. But we do have this company. It's called Campus Cuisine. Yeah, I'm gonna forward this to all the parents. So what they do is you have to order like a week ahead of time. So you would order this week for next week, if that makes any sense. And it's all online. You order online, you pay online, and then each day is like a different food. So like more specifically, a different restaurant. So last year, like Tio Mateo's was Tuesday, and Chick-fil-A was Wednesday, and Domino's was Friday. And so you just order out to these like different restaurants
Yeah.
on these different days. I don't know what Monday and Thursday were.
That's okay. So
But yeah.
he would have the option of doing that. And if he didn't do that, let's say it was a restaurant that maybe didn't have some food that he enjoys, he could bring his own lunch that day.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Great.
So Monday is nothing. It's Jason's Deli and Moe's Southwest Grill.
Oh, great. Okay, so that's and then about gym clothes, is there a gym uniform that he's supposed to have?
There is, and I'm not sure what is going on with PE. So I'm not sure what happened.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get someone from the PE department to tell me about gym clothes. Because they are supposed to have clothes. Where can freshmen get clothes?
On that note, do all of the freshmen, do they all have the same electives at the same time?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
There might have been second semester, it might be split up a little bit, like someone might be taking, oh, hi. Can you hear me? Hi. They might be taking 2 different ones. I think they are. I think there's like 2 in one and 3 in the other. But that second semester. And they are supposed to change for PE. They definitely didn't change today because there were only 20-minute classes. And I haven't heard anything about clothes, but I know that they're supposed to have clothes. So Nick has PE. Well, he's supposed to have it tomorrow, first period. I would just have him bring like what are those the shorts, like those jersey shorts, and like a t-shirt, just so that he doesn't get his, uniform all
Sure.
wrinkly.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. On that note, we did practice, changing. He has no problem changing into gym clothes. Changing from gym clothes back into his dress clothes is, he can do everything except the tie.
Yes, we're going to learn how to tie a tie.
Okay, great.
Jessica's going to teach them.
Okay, all right. So we're fine.
Yeah, and honestly, there's always like someone who knows how to tie.
Okay.
It's not me, but there is someone.
That's great.
The only thing I noticed with Nick the last 2 days he's had trouble with is his belt. So I hope you don't mind, but like we have been helping him with his belt.
He didn't wear one today. Was he supposed to?
He was, but he found one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I went to homeroom this morning and there was one on his table.
Okay.
And he put it on.
He did. Wow. Okay.
I thought it was yours, but I'm finding out now that's not true. So I don't know where it came from, but he put on a belt.
Wow, that's
He
amazing.
came home from camp with some random clothing that I think he picked up from other people as well, different towels.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Or there's a belt fairy in the building,
Yeah, he found a belt.
I'm
He put
glad.
it on. It was awesome.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, terrific. Let's see, was that
Thank you for giving us this chance, Vanessa. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Gabby, for helping us out. We knew you knew more about Nick at school than we do.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, happy to help.
Excellent.
So if anything else comes up, let me know and I'll of course let you know. But I gotta say, guys, knock on wood, 126.
Yep.
I haven't had any mentors text or anything.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I just remembered I wanted to ask one favor. If you can let us know as soon as you find out when Jessica is coming back, then we can, again, when Nick has notice of things, it tends to go better. So if he knows she's coming back tomorrow or Wednesday, we can tell him, okay, she's not here today, or she's going to be here today, or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as I find out, I will definitely let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
I wish I had more information, but I'm sorry.
And that's okay. Yeah. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay. I don't want to, her personal.
Yeah. No, it's just.
I'll tell her you asked about her. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Gabby, thank you for, joining us while you're headed towards a vacation. I hope you have a great time.
Thank you.
And Megan and Steve, I really appreciate your support.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vanessa. Thanks.
And I'll see you, Steve, at the green tile area in about an hour.
That's right. I'll be there.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so he picked up a belt somewhere.
Yeah. Cool.
That would be fun. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's chat when we have a chance. A couple minutes. Okay. I need to.
Yeah.
I'll call you in about 5.
That's okay. I'm going to a meeting. Thank you.
Oh, all right. All right. We'll talk later.